What's good, TTC? You know who it is. D1 Chosen. Fin Squad. Enforcer here. Here's my crow to the Jets. Congrats to the Jets. Congrats to their organization. Congrats to Todd Bowles, an ex-Dolphin player and DB coach. Congrats. I said in my video yesterday that I will, depending on how this team plays today, it will show that if this team wants to keep Joe Philbin. And, of course, we all know this team doesn't want Joe Philbin as a coach. He's uninspiring, can't motivate players, doesn't know how to use the players to their best attributes. Honestly, at times, I honestly think he don't know what the fuck he's doing. He really don't. The ineptitude of this coaching staff is beyond reality. We all know that the Dolphins have talent on their team. We all know that they have talent on their team. And the only reason that talent isn't being tapped is coaching. The O-line can't block, coaching. D-line, pass rush and run defense non-existent due to a new scheme of not using players to their strength or telling Cameron Wake to gain 15 pounds of muscle. Don't know who said for him to do that. Coaching. When a team comes out flat on their fucking face every fucking game for the last 3 years. The only good coaching year Philbin had was his rookie year. And that we went 7-9 that year. One of the worst teams talent-wise the Dolphins ever put on the field. But Joe Philbin coached his ass off that first year. His rookie year. After that, there's been nothing but bully gates. Players complaining about the scheme that the coach is using, specifically the defensive coordinator. Offensive players complaining that Tannehill can't audible at the line of scrimmage because the offense is not designed that way. To players complaining about the substitution calls and when the coaches call for substitutions. A whole myriad of bullshit that shows that this coaching staff doesn't know what the fuck they are doing. Don't have no clue how to coach this fucking team. I was done with Philbin last season. I was actually done with Philbin 2 years ago with Bullygate. But because that Stephen Ross, our owner, will ride or die with the people he picked, which is a good thing and a bad thing. Because at this instance, we're dying with this coach. There are coaches that are just meant to be coordinators. Joe Philbin is one of them. I have repeatedly seen my team in the Philbin era lay the fuck down more than any era I have seen. Whether it's with Sperano, whether it's with Nick Saban, whether it's with Dane Weinstein or fucking Jimmy Johnson, I have seen this team lay the fuck down and give up more times than any other coaching staff during this millennia. He has to go. It needs to be a culture change. There needs to be a new voice in the locker room. Because apparently the players, Philbin's voice or lack thereof of motivation have fell on deaf ears. You can see it on the field. You can feel it when you in the players' mannerisms or their body language. You can hear it when they're getting interviewed. It just felt throughout the whole fucking locker room and organization. Coaching means a lot in the NFL. Talent can get you but so far. Sometimes talent can carry you somewhat far in the season. But after a while, in those key situations, superior coaching reigns supreme. I have repeatedly seen Philbin get out-coached repeatedly by first-year head coaches, veteran head coaches, interim head coaches, fill-in head coaches. Any coach you can fucking say, I have seen Philbin been out-coached, outclassed, out-game planned, and outmatched. And it's time for a change. It is time. You have a franchise QB that is getting killed. Has been getting killed for the last 3 years. Hell, he's been getting killed since he's been in the league. Tannehill has been sacked almost 190 times in the 4 years. This will be the 4th season. Almost close to 190 times. Not even counting QB hits, which is well near 300. And he's not even a running quarterback. It is time. It is time. I'm done with Joe Philbin. It's time for a change. No meaningful changes is going to happen during the season. It's just time for Philbin to go. It is time for Kevin Coyle to go. Bill Lazor, I'm still on the fence about, but you part of this coaching staff. You need to go. Your play calling is atrocious. It's horrible. You're on goal line and you throw it 10 times from goal line. Granted, we don't believe in our O-line. Not even. That's how bad the O-line is. The offense coordinator don't even believe that we can punch the ball in 2 yards from the goal line. That's how horrible this O-line is performing. It's time for a change. Dolphins, it's time for a coaching change. I'm not going to bash my team. There's no reason to do that. I know the team has talent. It's the most talented Dolphins has had on its roster in many, many years. Everybody knows that. Everybody can see that. So what seems to be the logical explanation for this team to be playing so lethargic every fucking game, especially in the first half? Coaching. The Falcons had to deal with lackluster coaching. They made a coaching change, and their team is playing a different brand of football. It is time for a change. And I'm all for the fucking firing of Joe Philbin. I said in one of my rap music videos, A Prayer to the Football Gods, I could give a fuck that my owner kept Joe Philbin. I thought defense was the key to the postseason, but it ended up being the key for my season to end. And that's speaking even more truth right now, going into our bye week to week 5. It's time for a change. Shoutouts, AFC Miami East, JTWWE, West Coast Phillies fan, Austin Thompson, Lakers fan, King Swag, D Nasty. We all had our reservations about this upcoming season, even though we remained hopeful. But we all knew that this coaching was going to hold us back. It was going to hold us from winning games and hold us from achieving what we need to achieve. I'm done with Philbin. I'm done with this coaching staff. I'm done. I'm out. This is D1 Chosen, Fin Squad Enforcer here, and I'll see you next week.